I guess the answer to that question of whether it is better to have sight and lost it, or to have never had sight and therefore never experienced it, is comparable to, is it better to have loved and lost, or to have never loved at all?
OWL Radio is on the air 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. So anytime you want to tune in to OWL Radio, whether it's on a special receiver that we give for free, or whether it's on your smartphone, or through streaming, or on TuneIn, the app on your phone, you can hear it anytime. The information that you'll have access to is anything from the San Antonio Express News, the Business Journal, the obituaries, the Sunday comics. Anything that you would miss reading if you lost your vision today, you can hear on OWL Radio. USA Today, New York Times, the gamut. It's an unbelievable experience to work with OWL Radio because literally we do all that we do with one full-time person, 2 part-timers, and approximately 200 volunteers.
One of the biggest limitations for a person who's visually impaired is their lack of access to information, particularly print information. So the newspaper, which carries so much information about local happenings. And when radio was much better than what it is now, you did get some of that information through the local radio stations, but so much of that now has become syndicated, and you don't really have an opportunity to learn all that is happening in your community. So having something like OWL Radio, where readers are reading from that newspaper that you cannot read, and you're learning what is going on in your community, it is so vitally important. It is, in fact, a window to the world.
At this moment, there are only 3 radio reading services in the state of Texas. There's OWL Radio here in San Antonio. There is one in Midland, Texas that handles that area, and then there's one in Houston. So there's only 3 in our large state of Texas. You can find us on owlradio.org. We are also located, our studios are on Nacogdoches and 410. You can call us at 210-829-4223. And I invite anyone to come by and see what we do. You can become a volunteer. You can become a donor. You can become a reader. You can become a listener. There's many opportunities, and we're here to serve, and so we want to make sure that people know that we're here.